Okay, a little short update for you guys. I was planning on doing a full-length video. Today has got away from us. As you see, the pickup is hooked up to the trailer. Harley will give you a rundown of that. Pickup's been gone for the last week or so. Corn crop it's moving along. I'm nervous. We're getting somewhat of a heat, like 11 growing degree units a day. We have plenty of moisture as far as us finishing out. We could use a little more moisture, but a lot of places that we've been hauling manure got zero rain for months, and that is why they're chopping. Not a lot of people in the Northeast, their corn's not ready. I talked to Larry Kelly of Kellyview up in northern Vermont 2 days ago. I said, when are you guys? And he said, at least 2 weeks out. So a lot of the Northeast is very well behind. Our soybeans are changing. But trailer showed up last night, like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I figured today we're working on some things. So the hay is all going to leave and go outside. Well, go out in the back barn so we can open this up, because as you know, we cut concrete curbs, and a lot of people said you should do it this way, that way. We'll explain in a later video why we're doing it, everything. The rest of the panels, gates, everything else is ordered. So that stuff should be showing up this week, I think. Might have to go pick it up. Got a little bit of concrete cutting left to do at this end, a little bit over there. Oh, by the way, last day for the merch. So yes, with product placement right now. Sweatshirts, Gildan shirts and Carhartt sweatshirts. Can't get a Fairfield shirt. You got to talk to Jimmy G about that. So that's a celebrity. But hit duffyag.com. Want to get it out before it gets later in the season. We don't get it out for Christmas, but as you see, she's happy. She's happy. Out here, some things have changed. So I'll see if we can do it exactly as we were hauling manure and everything else like that. I don't think we filmed any of it because I wasn't home. But Norman, Michael, and Damascus, they all left us. So we're down to an only female crew. And the two minis are supposed to calve. I don't know why I didn't move there. Reba's supposed to leave us at some point or something. We're going to do something different there. But the two minis are due to calve, and that is a huge part of why we're working on pens, because when they do calve, their calves are going to be like 30 pounds. So, and I'd rather not lose them up in the corn. This is our late corn that's actually doing something. And yeah, we're going to chop that off. Probably not going to, that stuff's probably not going to finish, but the rest of the stuff is. And as you see, soybeans are they're turning. So, and then we have like 3-foot tall corn over there that probably won't do anything, but we got to kick them off this pasture a little bit later on. They're going to go back over here just to clean this up, because we got some equipment coming in to work on the bin site moving forward. And we're going to dig that rock pile out and put it over the embankment. Yes, the bin site has some progress. We'll see exactly how much we can get done in the next timely manner. The guys that helped us take down the bins, I talked to them. The plan is to be up here in a month. We might be in soybeans. We won't be into corn. We'll probably be into soybeans by then. So I want to do one bin. The smaller bin, we're going to add a ring to it is the plan. And then we're going to put all our soybeans in there. And then we got to get the dryer. Probably going to get the leg working. The boot down at the bottom is only $5,000. I say only $5,000, but for $100 and something thousand leg that we got for, what did we spend on that project so far? 30 something thousand for everything, dryer, propane. Propane tanks are done. Forgot about that. So Sean Beach had them. He picked them up because he has a hazmat license. Got him through the tunnels in PA. Got him to Western New York. His guy sandblasted them, and he says they look pretty good. I haven't seen a picture of them yet, but I trust him on his judgment, and he's going to help us set up the dryer and get everything functioning, because we are going to dry corn. No matter what this year, we are drying corn. It's a wet year. Honestly, we might, if I can ship some for chopping, we're going to chop some for ourselves, but if I can ship some for silage, we'll probably do that. But at the end of the day, we also want some in storage and see if the market does anything. I know there's going to be some politics and stuff like that, as far as, oh, the policies, and you're just the farmers, and yeah, 380 corn and stuff like that doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy. But yeah, so yeah, Michael, Damascus, and Norman all left us. They were of age, and they had to find a new thing. And we were running out of pasture because it hadn't rained much, but we got that pasture. Larry did do this pasture. You saw that previously, and it looks fire. This fence is on, and I did round up all the fence lines. So as you see, we're looking good there. And then out back, past our sand piles, we got more green pasture. So working on more female animals, and the whole point of the herd is to grow internally. $1,500 calves does not work out for us. I don't know how it works out for anybody, but that is the market where it's at right now. So, but as far as, well, Harley, so hit the merch store. Hey babe, give us a rundown of what your last week has been.
So we took Cherry to the Biggie Holstein show. Got home late last night. She ended up second in her class.
I'm gonna shut that fan off for a minute. Then people can hear you. They say you talk quietly, which is better than having a manly voice. I'm just saying.
So she ended up second in her class.
What is her class?
Winter heifer.
There we go.
I think there was 25 entered. A few less than that actually showed. So decent sized class, very competitive. So very proud of her on that front. Yeah, she went out for junior champion. She did not get pulled for junior champion, but still.
There's quite a few people that watch along and that are on the social media that said they watched it live.
Yeah.
So you did good.
A lot of support for her, and now she's home. We're going to focus on growing and getting her kind of tuned up and see where the rest of the year takes us. But okay. She's been a very good girl.
That is an update on what we're doing. I'm going to put her to work. We're going to work on stalls. Cherry's going to hang out. She's also been working nonstop, so it's not like she just hangs out. As you see, she hasn't been in a manure truck.
I haven't been home.
What is it, 5 out of the last 6 weeks you've been gone working shows?
Yeah, I think I've spent like 2 days at home.
So she was here for a day and then left me. And yeah, we're catching up. It shows on everything else, but I'm going to get stuff ready for in here, and we're going to keep it moving. And I figured I'd let you guys know. I'm trying to get back to the daily content. It's just being in a manure truck at the end of the day gets us pretty wore out. But we got a bunch of stuff, as I've said. We have these pipes to put in. We have an excavator coming, dozer coming. We got site work coming. People ask how my brother is. He's going to come back out and be on the channel again, and so much more. So appreciate you guys, and make sure you hit up duffyag.com. Last day of pre-order, and I know somebody in a week's going to be like, oh, is it still open? No. We're trying to get organized. But see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.